It's high school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Join us all winter long as we feature live San Juan and Monticello basketball. Now, without further delay, we send you courtside for tonight's action. Welcome to High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and indeed, welcome live to Grand County High School tonight for the final game of the regular season for these two rivals, and we're just now winding down the JV game as we speak, and the Grand County Red Devils have come back in this one and are up by 9 here in the final 49 seconds. So looking like the hometown JV team is going to pick up a win. Crowd is filtering in here now to get set for what's going to be a fun one between these two local rivals. We are glad you've joined us. Good evening. It is Rhett Sifford welcoming you in. High School Hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. And this one should be a lot of fun. It's a couple of different teams. San Juan beat this team 3 weeks ago in Blanding fairly easily. 76-64 was the final in that one. Grand County coming in, and the RPI has been taken off the internet, so you can't actually see it. We did check it right before it was removed, though, and when that happened, these Red Devils were 17th in the state in 2A basketball, and they come into this one with a 9-13 record. Most recently, they, just like San Juan, have not played yet this week. Their last games were last weekend against North Summit and Duchesne, just like San Juan. Grand County has won 3 of their last 4, and their only loss in that time is to number 2, North Summit, and they met them last Friday. Ben Bird is their head coach. He's in their second year. We got a chance just a few moments ago to chat with him, and here's what he has to say as his team gets set for this big rivalry matchup with the San Juan Broncos here tonight.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. It always amazes me how fast the season goes and how here we are, final game of the regular season. Obviously, at this point, teams are prepping to go into the state tournament, trying to get that momentum, maintain that momentum. For you guys, it's a little bit more at stake. You're obviously battling for a chance to play at home in the first round.
Yeah, the way the RPI looked when it went dark, we were sitting, I think, 16th, and Vanguard was right behind us at 17th. So, yeah, every win at this point is important. You want to maintain that RPI position, that home court advantage in that first game. So,
describe your team down the stretch, how you think you guys, I know teams want to be peaking at this time of the season. How have you guys been doing?
Yeah, we've been fighting hard. We've had some tough games. We had to play North Summit the other night, and number 2 at that point in the state, and we fought real hard with them. So Duchesne the next night, we did lose Bisco during that North Summit game for a few games. We're hoping he's back if we get past our first round playoffs. So.
Okay. Well, here's a team that beat you at their place. Obviously, it's different when they come to your place. Rivalry matchup. It's a volatile arena in here, you know, and with the rivalry, should be a lot of fun tonight. What do you need to do against them that you weren't able to do in San Juan?
We got to hold them to one shot, you know. Giving these guys multiple shots in one possession kills us. So we got to really box out, keep them off the glass. I think we do that, and we'll come away with this game. You
think your boys are ready to go tonight? Excited?
Yeah, they've been excited all week. You know, it was the first week in a long time where we didn't have to play a game, so we got a lot of practices in. It's strange when that happens. Yeah. So.
Yeah, been a quiet week leading up. Thanks, Coach. Have a good one out there. Have fun, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And we do appreciate Coach Bird for chatting with us before the game tonight as his team gets set to go. I want to take a look at some of the leaders on this team. And, of course, you heard him mention they're not going to have one of those kids, Tatum Bisco, the junior, not going to be able to go tonight with the injury to him. So they're going to be missing him. So it's probably going to be Nash Jones who will be filling in for him tonight. But Trace York, the senior, is the leading scorer, averaging almost 16.5 points per game. JT Dowd, also a senior, almost 13 points for him. And they do have 3 players in double-digit PPG. Weston Jones, also a senior, and he's at 10.5 points per game. Kalen Bowden, also a senior, 6.5 points per game for him. So Bisco was the only junior among the starting 5. And it dropped down pretty well at that point. Bisco was averaging 3.9 points per game, but Nash Jones comes in with a 3.5 point per game average. So that's what they're looking at. And obviously it's a next man up mentality. You always have to deal with injuries and different things like that as the season goes along. So I expect Grand County to do that very well, and I expect them to come out here with some gusto tonight and against a big rivalry matchup here tonight. And the crowd filling out, obviously getting very full in here. The student section always has a lot of fun in here. Always tough to play in this building when you come in, especially as a rival, San Juan or Monticello from down in southeastern Utah. So always a fun game, and we'll see how it goes tonight. But we're going to look at a different stat than we normally do. We'll look at the field goal shooting percentages tonight. J.T. Dowd shooting 52% on the year to lead Grand County among the top 5. Kalen Bowden has 41% shooting from the floor this season. Trace York, 38%. Weston Jones at 33%. And Tatum Bisco was also at 33%. But like I said, he probably, or he will not be in the roster tonight. So it's probably going to be Nash Jones, who's averaging around 26% shooting so far this season. So the JV game comes to a conclusion, and the varsity boys are out on the court now warming up. You can hear the crowd cheering as Grand County runs out on the floor. San Juan wearing road blue tonight with the yellow numbers and the white trim. Grand County going to be in home white with the red numbers, black trim. And it was a 53-44 final in the JV game with Grand County on top in that one. And so we've taken a look now at the Grand County Red Devils. Actually, no, we haven't. Let's take a look, continue down the list of stats for them. Long-range shooting, and Trace York has been the man all year. 57 threes on the season. It drops down from there. Weston Jones has 30. J.T. Dowd, 21. Jake Mason, 13. And Nash Jones, who's going to be on the court tonight for Grand County, has 10 three-point baskets on the year. And on the boards, Trace York leading the way with 183 rebounds for Grand. Weston Jones has 131. Kalen Bowden, 127. J.T. Dowd, 109. And Nash Jones has 45. Tatum Bisco does have 79. But again, not going to be on the floor tonight for Grand County. So now that is a look at the Grand County Red Devils, the host team tonight, who will be hosting the San Juan Broncos. We do welcome you in. High School Hoops pregame show tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Rhett Sifford welcoming you in, and now Rhett Sifford sending you out as we're going to step aside for a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about the visiting San Juan Broncos as we continue to set the stage. Stay with us. It is High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Red Mechanical specializes in commercial and large residential projects, providing our customers in the Four Corners area with reliable mechanical services since 1989. What was once a local plumbing company based in Blanding has now completed projects all over the Four Corners area. Our goal is to provide outstanding service with the right solutions, using the latest technology to extend equipment life and reduce energy costs. Give us a call, come by, or visit redmechanical.com.
Since 2009, Blue Mountain Hospital has set the standard for rural healthcare, bringing excellence in healing, quality care, and inspired staff to San Juan County. We offer the county's only accredited sleep center, compassionate labor and delivery, top-tier emergency care, and flexible dialysis options. At BMH, our comprehensive services are delivered by a passionate team. Visit bmhutah.org to learn more. We can't wait to meet you.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Last year I was at my lowest, going through some pretty serious depression. A couple of friends of mine stopped by the house and said they were worried about me. Said they'd feel a lot better if they could hold on to my firearms until things turned around. I think they saved my life.
If your loved ones are struggling, talk to them about temporarily storing their guns away from their home, because things do get better.
Welcome back to Grand County High School. It's High School Hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Rhett Sifford welcoming you back in. High School Hoops pregame show, and we've talked about Grand County, the host team tonight. Let's switch gears now and take a look at the visiting San Juan Broncos, who have high hopes after an excellent past weekend with a win, an upset win over number 2 North Summit last Saturday. Of course, they began the weekend with a win over Duchesne, a fairly easy win, if you will, against Duchesne. The Broncos have won 3 in a row, including that upset over North Summit last Saturday. The Broncos were ranked 12th when they took the RPI off. They're exactly at 500, 11-11 as they come into this game tonight. They are coached by Easton Nielsen, who's in his second year as well with the San Juan Broncos. Here's what Easton has to say as we get set to go tonight here at Grand County High School.
Coach, whatever happens tonight, obviously, I think your playoff scenario, maybe not teams, is set. You know, you guys will play at home, then you'll play on the road most likely. But you obviously have been playing some excellent basketball. You want to maintain that momentum finishing out the regular season tonight.
I actually fully believe if we win tonight, we'll be at home twice next week, to tell you the honest truth, with how things have worked out. The North Summit one gave us a big boost, and so you look at the max prep rankings, we're already clear up to 7 after Wednesday night, and so I think there's a really big chance that we can earn a home game if we win tonight. Okay. So we do feel like there's a lot on the line that way, but you know, obviously playoffs and RPI and those things, we've put those out of our minds. Our focus is playing consistent basketball tonight, starting on the defensive side and rebounding. Those are the 2 areas where we really need to come out and execute and take care of this game.
Yeah, we talked about the secret when I last saw you last weekend, and this team kind of seemed to turn the corner and really looking good, believing that they can win games. Yeah. I mean, our question has never been about whether or not we have the ability. It's just the consistency factor, and for a couple weeks now, we've felt like we finally started to find that a little bit. Tonight's going to be a great test. I don't know that we'll, even if we get into the playoffs, if we see an atmosphere more hostile than the one we're going to see tonight. And so it's a great opportunity for us to get some experience, weather some of that adversity and some of that storm, and still play at that level. Yeah, you allude to what I was going to ask next. Rivalry matchup, kind of everything's out the window. Records are out the window. These can be intense. Like you said, the arena's an intense environment, so this will be a good one, a fun one tonight. Oh, man, this is a game that, I tell the boys all week long, you're going to remember this game for the rest of your lives. Let's make it memorable, right? Let's come out, take care of business, and do what we can do. And it's going to be a lot of fun if we can come out and execute. How are the boys feeling, do you think, and what would you like to see them accomplish tonight? I think they're feeling great. I couldn't be happier with how these guys are feeling coming into this game. I would like to see us dominate, especially offensive boards. When we played them at our place, that was one of the areas where we gave ourselves a huge advantage. And the second area is, obviously outside of playing defense at a high level, I want to execute our offenses a little better than we have the last couple games. And so I'm hoping to see that as well. Coach, we appreciate it. Good luck going out and finish the season strong, man. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
Big thanks to Coach Easton Nielsen for chatting with us, both him and Coach Bird tonight as we get set to go for what's going to be a real fun one. Still about 8 minutes of warm-up time on the clock, so let's take a look at the San Juan Broncos personnel and some stats here tonight, and they've been led all season long by Trip Palmer, who's averaging just over 16 points per game. Cole Duke has snuck into the mix. He's up into double digits as well, now up to 10.5 points per game for him. After a great weekend last weekend, Jagger Neves is up into third place. He's averaging just under 10 points per game. So if he continues to play like he has, score like he has, he may be the third member of the Broncos up into a double-digit average. That would bode really well for this team, who's starting to flex their muscle offensively in these last few games. Jake Ivins, just under 9 points per game. He's actually at 8.2. Jayton Knight with a 5.5 PPG. Looking at the shooting percentages for the season, Cash Palmer is in the mix. Actually, he's not in the mix. He's leading. He's hit 16 of his 32 shots this season from the floor. So we'll give him the credit that's due. It's not like he's only taken a couple shots on the year. Obviously, he's a close-in man for San Juan, but 50% shooting for the big junior. Then it's George McNaughton with a 49% shooting average from the floor. Cole Duke is averaging 41% on the season. Trip Palmer 39%, and Jake Ivins 35% all-around shooting for the Broncos. From long range, it's Cole Duke leading the way with 26 threes. Jayton Knight has 20. Brigham Nielsen with 18. Jagger Neves 15. And Trip Palmer has 13 trays on the season. Speaking of Trip Palmer, he leads the team with 173 rebounds. Jagger Neves has 148. Jake Ivins 129. George McNaughton has 124, and Cole Duke with 96. So we've taken a look stat-wise anyway and on paper at these two basketball teams getting set to square off tonight at Grand County High School. This should be a real fun one, a big rivalry matchup. Everybody looks forward to these. It was a little bit anticlimactic 3 weeks ago when the teams met in Blanding. San Juan handled Grand County pretty easily. But again, we'll mention it again. It is a different environment here tonight at Grand County. This is not familiar environs for San Juan. It's not a familiar officiating crew from what we see down in Blanding throughout the season. It's a packed house. It's going to be a bit volatile in here tonight. So all of it comes together, and we'll see if the Broncos can weather the test here tonight. This is going to be a good test, a good indication of where they stand as they head into the postseason. And so it's right around the corner. We'll take another quick break as the teams continue to warm up on the floor. We might be able to mention some of the other games going on in the area tonight. And, of course, we have state wrestling happening at Richfield today. I'm pretty sure the day is done for our teams. We'll get you some updates on that as we return. Stay with us live from Grand County High School in Moab. It is high school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
As your kids grow up, you can't prevent this, but you can prevent 6 types of cancer. With the HPV vaccination recommended for boys and girls starting at age 9. So talk to your doctor and visit cancerutah.org/HPV for more information.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at PrecisionRehabUtah.com.
Here at Lisle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lisle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
At Energy Fuels, creating opportunities and participating in the local community is important to us. Thanks to our dedicated employees, we're safely producing critical materials that support cleaner energy sources and a better planet for future generations. Knowing that the youth of today will make great contributions tomorrow, we're proud to sponsor San Juan High School athletics.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Good evening. Welcome back live to Grand County High School. It's Rhett Sifford welcoming you in. High school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. It is senior night, so they are currently honoring all the seniors for both the basketball team and the cheerleaders on the floor. They've paused the warm-up period, so still going to be 4 minutes of warm-up time once they're done with the pomp and ceremony here tonight. And obviously everybody loves senior night. And this being the final home game of the regular season for Grand County, final regular season game for both teams entirely. So obviously we knew to expect this, and it's going to extend our pregame here just a little bit. While we've got an extra minute, let's update you on the state wrestling tournament action from these past couple days. The 2A tournament, at least for Grand and San Juan County, in the books. Grand County finishing in 4th place as a team, but Austin Paris won his 3rd state title for the Red Devils earlier this evening. Teammate Caden Wilson was a runner-up. Rustin Peterson placed 3rd, and 5 others earned medals for Grand County. San Juan finished just ahead of Grand in 3rd place as a team. J.D. Palmer and Chad Yellow earned runner-up medals. Grady Lacey and Mike and Keith were 3rd. And the Broncos had 5 other wrestlers earn medals at the tournament. 1A tournament going on now as well. 7 Monticello wrestlers and 1 White Horse wrestler are going to be wrestling in the semifinals tomorrow. The White Horse Monument Valley, Grand, and San Juan girls teams will begin their tournament Saturday. That'll be tomorrow morning. So the girls tournament will begin tomorrow morning. So a lot going on still at the wrestling tournament at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, but the 2A boys tournament is in the books. So congratulations to both the San Juan and Grand County wrestling teams, and now they're going to duke it out on the basketball court here tonight as well. We can take a look at some other basketball games going on in the area tonight. There are a few happening. And before I move to that, let me just mention it's action is done for the day, but the Grand County swim team is at the 3A state tournament at BYU over the weekend, and so they'll resume tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., and we wish them well as both the boys and girls Grand County swim teams vying for state championships up at BYU this weekend. There is a the region wrestling tournament is going on in Colorado for our local teams this weekend. And let's see, that is Dolores, Dove Creek, Mancos, Montezuma Cortez, Norwood, and Nucla are in Ignacio for that regional tournament. And so we wish them well also. That's obviously a lot of our local teams going up against each other. So there's going to be some winners and losers from our local teams as they are pitted against each other this weekend in the big regional tournament over there. So obviously seasons are winding down, and that's what's going down. We've got state tournaments in wrestling, region tournaments in wrestling, regular season basketball closing up, and state tournaments looming. And so it's a fun weekend here as far as winter sports are concerned as we're starting to wind it down and get set to start seeing some basketball playoffs. Besides the one we have here tonight at Grand County, in Utah, the Monument Valley boys and girls are hosting Pinnacle. That's a Region 19 showdown. And both White Horse teams are at Paiute tonight. And also a region showdown for them, I believe. No, excuse me, that's a crossover for them. That's a Region 20 team, I believe. And that's all in Utah. Monticello, both the girls and boys are off this weekend. So we'll move over to Colorado to check out the other games that are going on tonight. Montezuma Cortez boys and girls are at home against Centauri. The Nucla boys and girls are at Telluride tonight, and the Dolores boys and girls are at Uray. And so that is all the action that's happening tonight. At halftime, we'll try to get you some updates on some scores and see what we can update you on the fly here tonight as we go. So we are just finishing up the senior night activities here in the pregame here at Grand County High School tonight. So the teams are going to come out for a few more minutes of warm-up. Then we'll have the national anthem and the call of the starters here tonight. And we'll try to broadcast the actual national anthem and then allow the PA to call the starters for you here tonight as well. We'll see if that works out. And if you can actually understand what's going on, maybe we can get some feedback from that. We'll check it out and see how it works. But in the meantime, as the teams come back out for further warm-up, we're going to step aside, and we will return in just a little bit for the opening tip. Stay with us. It's high school hoops tonight from Grand County High School in Moab on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Did Santa deliver some new Wi-Fi hungry gadgets? Emory Telecom has you covered. Switch to Emory Telecom eFiber Internet right now for free installation and equipment, no term contracts, and discounts for qualified households. Plus, new customers get their first 2 months of internet free. Give Emory Telecom a call right now. 298-8023 in San Juan County, 259-8521 in Moab, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, your local advantage.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check BlueMTNFoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street. Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit DesertRiversCU.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
Here at Utah Naval Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
Welcome back to Grand County High School. It's high school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. We are getting set for the national anthem here tonight as Grand County gets set to host San Juan. We'll turn it up and let you hear live on the court. we're going to step aside from the PA. Seems to be kind of mediocre as far as the audio quality as they call the starters. So I'll get to San Juan starters once we get set to tip it off as they cut the lights. I mean, is the usual suspects for San Juan: Jagger Neves, Jake Ivins, Jayton Knight, Cole Duke, and Trip Palmer. As now with the lights and the spotlight going on, we're getting the call of the starters for Grand County. And let's see, it'll be number 1, 5'8", senior guard, Brecken Shepard. Number 2, I believe it is, 5'11", senior guard, Weston Jones. It's tough to see, totally in the dark. Now they've got a kid coming up who doesn't have his jersey on. He's got a shirt over his jersey, so that may be the man who's out with an injury, I think, who just as a senior came up as a starter tonight. Then it's Kalen Bowden, 6'5", senior center. Number 30, J.T. Dowd, he's a 6'2", senior guard. And finally tonight, number 33, 6'1", senior guard, Trace York. So those are the starters, I believe, for Grand County. It was a little unclear. They had guys going everywhere. And so players are out on the floor and getting set to go in this big rivalry matchup tonight. We got our own light show going on up here in the booth. They're going to kick us out of here if we get too crazy, but we're set for the opening tip here tonight. 8 minutes on the clock. It'll be Trip Palmer up against Kalen Bowden, the 2 tallest guys on the floor. No surprise there. Ball is in the air. Trip Palmer mistimed his jump. Grand County wins the opening tip, but way too hard off the glass with the first shot is Weston Jones. San Juan running quickly back down court, and Jake Ivins' shot is stuffed. He was clobbered. No call on the play. Grand County puts up a 3 trying to draw first blood, and that one rims off from Trace York. So quick action to get us started here tonight, and now San Juan will slow it up a bit as they have it in the offensive end. Jagger Neves to the top of the key. Now Jayton Knight on the right wing. Back across the top of the key they go. Left wing for Jake Ivins. Goes cross court to Cole Duke, who puts up the 3. That one was off right and short and rebounded by Grand County. So still looking for our first points as Weston Jones walks it in and sets it up at the top of the key. Boy, there was some shoving on a pick at the top of the key, and now looks like Jagger Neves reaches in, makes contact, and we'll get our first foul of the night. And so Neves gets called for the first foul of the evening. And it'll be Grand County inbounding. And here's Brecken Shepard at the top of the key. 30 on the shot clock, so it's a fresh shot clock. Now Jagger Neves nearly knocks it away. Does tip it into the backcourt, but Grand County recovers. Nice pass to the cutting Kalen Bowden. He can't score on the first try, can't score on his putback attempt. And San Juan pulls down the rebound finally on that second miss. Broncos have it in the offensive end. Jake Ivins thought about the 3. Trip Palmer will take the 3, and it rims off. So we are still looking for our first points of the basketball game, and we are 1.5 minutes in. And here's a drive for Grand County, and now a shot block by Cole Duke, but they call a foul on Duke, and it'll be a shooting foul for Weston Jones. Looked like a clean block to me, but Duke will be called for his first foul. Coach Easton Nielsen looking for an explanation, and the referee comes to the sideline to give him one as Weston Jones puts up the first of his 2 shots and makes it. And that's 1-0 Grand County, so finally we got a point up on the board. Jones' second shot is good as well, so he has 2. Grand County leads San Juan 2-0 here in the very early stages. Jake Ivins on the drive through traffic. A lot of contact under there, no foul. And now the shot up from Trip Palmer won't go. And it looked like Grand County pulled down the rebound, and then is there going to be a third foul now on San Juan? No, it looks like this will be on Grand County. And so this will be the first on Brecken Shepard, and I'm impressed they called that. It could have been called a little bit earlier, but San Juan nonetheless will get possession. Jayton Knight rims in the three from the right corner, and the Broncos have a 3-2 lead. We're nearly 2 minutes in. So that's our first field goal of the game. Now they set a pick at the top of the key, but Trip Palmer intercepts a pass, so San Juan will get the first steal. Cole Duke is sent ahead, and he lays it up and in down court as Grand County's turnover turns into points for San Juan. The Broncos up 5-2. Now Jake Ivins gets a steal, drives down court, and gets the finger roll to go. 2 steals for San Juan on back-to-back Grand County possessions. Jake Ivins with his first points make it 7-2. 5:30 to go in the first quarter. There's a nice pass down low. Oh, but Trip Palmer swats the shot from J.T. Dowd. They call a foul on Trip Palmer. And so at the line, shooting 2 is Dowd. That's 2 blocks for San Juan that looked real clean to me. But they were both called. And so this will be the second time the Red Devils make it to the line. That's where their only points have come so far. Dowd makes the first of 2 here. And so the second shot forthcoming. 5:25 to go in the opening quarter. That thing took a long time and finally rolled off and now goes out of bounds in favor of San Juan. So the Broncos and Grand County Red Devils right now with 4 rebounds apiece. And San Juan will work it back into the offensive end here. Up by 4, 7-3 is the score. Jake Ivins weaves his way through the D, sends it down into the left corner for Jagger Neves, who misses the 3. And a player goes down on the rebound. This is going to be another foul on Jayton Knight. So that's already 4 fouls on the Broncos. And we may see players fouling out in the first half at this rate. As that is all, 4 of 5 starters now for San Juan with a foul apiece. Here's a J.T. Dowd 3 for Grand County. No. And rebounded by San Juan. So Grand is still looking for their first field goal in this game as Trip Palmer rises up from the right side, banks it in off the glass, and the Bronco lead is 6, 9-3. As Weston Jones walks it up for the Red Devils. Sends it to the right side for Dowd. Back up top for York. He puts up the 3, nothing but net. So there you go. That was an exclamation point field goal for their first of the night, and that makes it 9-6. Now out of the left corner, Trip Palmer tries to answer, but he's unable. Grand County pulls down the rebound. And the Red Devils will walk it up. They could tie the game with a 3. Couple players over there trying to catch the same pass, but it eventually goes to Dowd. He'll hand off. Now a double team. Dowd is open into the lane. He fights, and he's in a triple team, so he kicks it out. Here's a 3 on the way. That one's off the mark from Romeo Williams. Rebounded by Grand, though. Another 3 is on the way from Weston Jones. No good, and San Juan pulls down that board. Jagger Neves won't be slowed down. He goes to the hole, but misses the layup, and it's rebounded by Grand. Now a 3 on the way. Air ball from Trace York. And it bounces out of bounds untouched in favor of San Juan. So a lot of furious action, not a whole lot of points so far. And we're just over halfway through this first quarter. 3:35 to go in the frame as it quiets down a little bit here. And Jake Ivins will hand off to Cole Duke. Gets it back. Now left wing for Neves. Into the middle for McNaughton, who's in for the first time. That was an obvious foul, not called, as McNaughton's shot was blocked, and he was also hit on the arm. Grand County gets their first block of the ball game, as McNaughton's shot was no good. Now we get a 3 from Dowd on the way, no good. They battle for the rebound, and now a whistle. Looks like this will be a foul on Grand County, and that'll be Dowd's first. And so give me a second to put this all in. That was a missed shot on the block for McNaughton. And also a defensive rebound for Grand County. I think we got the stats correct now. 9 rebounds for Grand County, 8 for San Juan. As Jake Ivins cuts right through the defense. Lays it up and in from the right side as he scooped it up for San Juan. Ivins has 4. Broncos lead is 11-6 with 2:40 left in the opening quarter. Here's Weston Jones at the top of the key. Trying to cross over, now he falls down. Jagger Neves almost forced a jump ball there, but now the Broncos strip it away. They're going to call a reach in on Jake Ivins. And now all 5 San Juan starters have 1 foul apiece. And just for reference, 2 fouls have been called against Grand County so far tonight. As it'll be number 33, Trace York, the team's leading scorer at the line for the Red Devils, and this is their 3rd trip. San Juan still hasn't taken a trip yet to the line. So it's a bit lopsided here early, and those are the reports that we're getting out of Grand County this year. As Trace York drains the first of 2, so he's got 4 to lead Grand County scoring and make it 11-7. Second shot rims in for the senior guard. Make it 11-8 for San Juan as Grand County makes it a little bit closer. 2:25 left in the opening quarter. Broncos have led pretty much from the start, although they had to overcome an early deficit as Jagger Neves misses a 3 from the right corner. So another rebound for Grand County, and the Red Devils shot is blocked out of bounds by Trip Palmer. Another block for San Juan. Actually, that's 1. The other was a foul, but the Dowd shot is swatted here, and it'll be a dead ball rebound for Grand County. So the Red Devils will get the ball to reset, and 29 on the shot clock as they inbound from the offensive baseline, and it was deflected, nearly intercepted by San Juan. Now a Dowd 3 on the way, no good. They battle for the rebound in the corner. San Juan comes away with it, George McNaughton. And now he'll give it to Jake Ivins, who runs down court. Jagger Neves takes what they give him on the right baseline, drives to the bucket, floats it up and in on the runner, and it's good. San Juan leads 13-8 with 100 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Jones for Grand County. Jagger Neves backs him up to the midcourt line. He sends it down into the corner. Now they'll lob it back out. Down into the left corner again. A York 3 is on the way, no good. Rebound for Grand County. Another 3 on the way from Weston Jones, no good. Another one on the way, no good from Weston Jones. Back-to-back-to-back 3s, all of them off the mark, so a couple of offensive rebounds. And now Trip Palmer gets up with a shot. It was partially blocked, and he's able to score on a putback try. My goodness, I tell you, a lot of action here, and the Broncos lead is 7, 15-8 in a quickly paced first quarter. San Juan up 15-8 as Grand County has it in the offensive end. Trace York running into the lane, but ran into a wall of San Juan defenders. Now they'll send it back up top and into the paint. Now kicking it out. Weston Jones faked the 3, goes through the lane, has the shot blocked, but right there to clean it up is Kalen Bowden on the putback, and so make it 15-10. Offensive rebound for Grand County. Another blocked shot for San Juan. And here's Jake Ivins standing in the midcourt circle with 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. Jagger Neves and he work a give and go. Now Jake Ivins is pressured, dribbles, hands off to Jagger Neves. He'll drive down toward the baseline, totally collapses as he's run into. No foul is called, and the Jagger Neves shot is no good. My goodness. They allow the physical contact on one side, that's for sure. As Weston Jones puts up a buzzer-beating 3 effort, it does not go, and the buzzer sounds. It's a 15-10 lead for San Juan after 8 minutes. Man, let me catch my breath. We'll take a break, and we'll return to Grand County High School. Stay with us. It's a rivalry matchup tonight on High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
Welcome back to Grand County High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. As we begin the second quarter, it's a 15-10 lead for the visiting San Juan Broncos in the final game of the regular season tonight as Jake Ivins throws an air ball up from inside the arc. Not sure that wasn't intended to be an alley-oop pass for Trip Palmer, but the timing did not work, so that's going to hurt Ivins' stats, at least in my iPad. Sorry, Jake, if that's not the true stat. I do think it was intended as a pass there, if you will. As Grand County has it back in the offensive end now, looking to cut into this deficit. What a shot! They're going to call it no shot. That was an outrageous reverse layup for Nash Jones, who has come in off the bench, but the foul was on the floor as the foul machine against San Juan continues here. It's been a bit of a revolving door so far, and that's the second now on Jagger Neves as all the Broncos starters have started their second round of fouling now. So it'll be inbounded by Grand County as Nash Jones got it. He taps it on to Weston Jones. Jones puts up the shot, no good, and it's rebounded by San Juan. Broncos on the run the other way. Now Jake Ivins will pull it up, and he has it between the midcourt circle and the top of the key. Quarterbacking a play from up there, looking for some movement. Now Ivins, they'll set a pick for him. Sends it down into the corner for Duke. On to Jayton Knight. He'll dump it back up top. Now left wing for Trip Palmer. Palmer tries to spin away from Nash Jones, but is unable. Now stepping in to steal it away is Trace York. He drives down court, misses the shot, but it's tapped in by Nash Jones. So the steal leads directly to points as Grand County gets their first steal of the ball game. San Juan commits their first turnover of the game, if you can believe that. I've only got 2 turnovers for Grand County, 1 for San Juan. And now Grand is actually going to commit a foul here during a shot. So the Broncos will make their first trip to the line. And they're not indicating who it was on, at least on the scoreboard. So I've missed it. I didn't see who the foul was on. Meanwhile, Jagger Neves misses the first of 2 shots. So it's a bit of a cold start for the Bronco Junior after such a great weekend last weekend. And 35, we think? Okay. Yeah, Colin McFarland, the junior, registers his first foul. Neves makes the second of the 2. Thanks, fellas. I think Cortland Lyman and Caleb Carr, the guys helping me out on the Stream Utah side tonight, helping me keep my stats straight as well. They help in many, many ways, and I'm sad that we're going to lose the Stream Utah guys once we head deeper into the playoffs. So I think they'll be with us one final time in the home game coming up next week as Trip Palmer steals, and he's fouled as he goes up for a layup down court. A little bit of frustration that time from Kalen Bowden, I think, on the foul, as Palmer registers another steal for San Juan. They have 3 in the game now. And Palmer will go to the line for the Broncos to shoot a couple. San Juan's lead is just 4 now, 16-12. And Trip Palmer's first shot is straight through, so he has 5 on the night. That leads, well, it's a tie for the game-high 5 points with Trace York. We'll see if Trip Palmer can step into that position all by himself right here on this second foul shot. And it rims out, so he's not able. And it is finally a rebound by Grand County. That was a bit ugly, but Grand finally pulls it down. That bounced off a San Juan player's head, I think. And now a steal for Jayton Knight, another steal for San Juan. He'll go down court, draw a foul, and he'll shoot 2, as Weston Jones will be guilty of his first. And the hometown crowd doesn't like that, but the foul's starting to even out a little bit. That's 3 on Grand here in the quarter, 1 on San Juan. And Jayton Knight is at the line for the Broncos, shooting 2. And the senior misses his first. So far it hasn't hurt Grand other than Weston Jones has one foul. Second shot from Jake Knight is up and good. So the Broncos senior has 4 and make it an 18-12 lead with just over 6 minutes to go now in the first half. As Weston Jones controlling for Grand County. Goes left wing for J.T. Dowd. Now back up to the top of the key. Colin McFarland. Left side to Trace York. He'll drive toward the top of the key. Now reverse. Tries to send it inside to a cutting Weston Jones, who was well covered and is deflected out of bounds by San Juan. And sorry, that was J.T. Dowd on the cut there. And now it'll be Weston Jones to inbound the ball for Grand County. San Juan's defense has been tenacious these past couple weeks, and nothing has changed in that department. So that bodes well for the Broncos closing out this season and getting set for state tournament action. They're not allowing anything easy, that's for sure. Now they're going to call a foul on George McNaughton, as I believe it was J.T. Dowd going through, and it is. He'll go to the line and shoot a couple here. 2 fouls on San Juan now in the quarter, 3 on Grand County. And J.T. Dowd is shooting 2 for the Red Devils as he drains the first. So he's got 2 points on the evening. Make it 18-13 in favor of San Juan. They've led for the majority here so far. Second shot on the way is also good from Dowd. 18-14 for the Broncos as they quickly transition. Palmer to the baseline in the corner. Now he's double teamed. He's in a bit of trouble. Still protecting that basketball. Hands back to Jayton Knight. Left side for Duke. Back to Knight. Pulls up inside the arc. Bounces it back to Duke. Gets it right back. Now Knight will put up the 3. A little bit long on the shot. But Trip Palmer is right there for the putback. And the Broncos make it 20-14. That was a missed 3. Boy, I've now hit 2 wrong buttons for Jayton Knight. Let me try to get this right. I'm going to get behind here, unfortunately, as Nash Jones has it for Grand County. Now there's a shot that's blocked out of bounds off San Juan. Jayton Knight missed the 3. Trip Palmer got the putback, an offensive rebound for San Juan. A shot blocked by San Juan, and a dead ball rebound here by Grand County. Now we get a timeout. 4:59 left in the first half as Grand calls the timeout to talk it over. A 20-14 San Juan lead. High School Hoops is brought to you in part tonight by Bradford Tire at the center of it all at 39 East Center in Blanding. Also tonight, Colleen Kays, author of the 7 Dynamos of Organizational Power. Creative Floors, covering all of San Juan County's carpet and flooring needs. Crowley Construction, dirt, roads, driveways, and more. For any job, big or small, call Crowley Construction. And Dependable Auto Repair tonight. Brad Stoddard and his crew get the job done. A big thanks to all these sponsors who make the broadcast possible here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. After tonight, we'll have 2 more games, at least in the 2A side, where we're allowed to have video. Although I'm not certain that we'll have video in our second playoff game, as they get an inbound pass and miss a 3 immediately, and San Juan in super quick transition. As now being fouled is George McNaughton, and it was pretty obvious as the player basically landed on him. So McNaughton will go to the line for San Juan, and it looks like that's going to be the first on Trace York. And 4 now for the hometown Red Devils in this quarter. San Juan with just a couple. So the tables have turned. Grand County, or San Juan, struggled in the first quarter. Now Grand County has 4 fouls. San Juan with just 2. As George McNaughton makes both foul shots. So he's on the board with 2 points. San Juan's lead is 22-14. And the Red Devils walk it into the front court. Weston Jones over on the right side for Nash Jones. And I'm assuming those boys are brothers, but I'm not sure. There's a flop that's uncalled. That should be a flop. And are they going to call the flop? No, they're going to call a foul on the rebound, I guess. That was a definite flop. A missed three and a San Juan rebound, I think, and it looks like a foul, an actual foul is called on Grand County. I thought they were just going to call the flop, but it looks like Nash Jones gets called for his first. That's a bit of a surprise to me, so that was completely on the other side of the floor during the rebound. And so it puts Jake Ivins at the line, and he makes his first. Second one rolls off. And now we're going to get a whistle on the rebound. It goes out of bounds off San Juan. So Grand County gets the dead ball rebound, and they'll walk it up now. Weston Jones in control. Goes to the right side for Nash Jones. Dump it down underneath the basket. Nice physical effort down under there for J.T. Dowd. He rolls it up and in off the glass. That's his first field goal. And he's up to 5 points for Grand as they pull back to within 7. Cole Duke 3 is on the way. That missed everything. Jayton Knight tried to answer for San Juan, but he's unable. And on that rebound, a foul against the Broncos will be the second on Knight. A little bit of frustration that time maybe from the San Juan senior. And the Broncos have 3 fouls in the quarter, which we are now halfway through. Boy, this quarter seems to be a lot longer than the first. The first went by in a hurry as the teams ran up and down the floor. And it slowed down a little bit here in the second quarter. Nash Jones with a good cut to the bucket, but he's unable to make the layup. San Juan pulls down the defensive rebound, and the Broncos have it now in the offensive end. Little jump into the lane for Trip Palmer, but he missed the shot from 8 feet. And the rebound goes out of bounds off San Juan. Grand County will gain possession. Oh, and that was out of bounds. Totally, Weston Jones was out of bounds as he dribbled the ball. He was standing out of bounds. It was missed. And so Grand County looking for some free points here. As Dowd comes into the lane, lobs it underneath, and they will indeed score on that play that should have been a turnover. We'll remember that at the end of the game as Kalen Bowden gets 2 free points on the play. Make it 23-18. Coach Nielsen, I think, wants a timeout, but instead Cole Duke is going to drain the 3. Make it 26-18, a big shot. Easton Nielsen did not get the timeout in time. As I think these refs are struggling with the workload a little bit here tonight. And make it a 26-18 lead for San Juan. We'll take a timeout and we'll return after this San Juan timeout. Stay with us. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Holiday Construction is your one-stop source for gravel, concrete, excavation services, and custom hauling. We've proudly served San Juan County with quality and dedication for over 40 years. Call Holiday Construction today at 435-678-2028. We're proud supporters of high school sports and our community.
The San Juan Credit Union, providing exceptional financial products in southeastern Utah for over 60 years, is proud to support our local high schools. With branches in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff, along with an ATM in Montezuma, those ever. Union offer accounts, Ray of site and mobile app. Plus, they're federally insured by the National Credit Union Association. The San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union.
Welcome back to Grand County High School in Moab as the Red Devils turn it over out of this timeout. Thrown into the middle, and San Juan will take possession at midcourt up 26-18. It was Grand County basketball there. After that Grand County timeout, now a wide open 3 for Cole Duke won't go. Rebounded by Grand County, so things settle down a little bit here now. Down to 2:30 to go in this first half, which has been a good one. A rivalry matchup. It's exactly what we expected so far as they've gone back and forth. Crowd has been loud. Student section is rocking, and Trace York is rocking as he drains the 3. And that pulls the Red Devils back to within 5, make it 26-21. Just over 2 minutes to go in this first half as the Broncos pass it down underneath to George McNaughton. His shot is stuffed. Another block for Grand County. That's their third in the ball game. And a rebound as well. The Red Devils put up a shot, no good, from Weston Jones. Rebounded by San Juan, and Jake Ivins is running the floor. He's stepped in front of, and so he pulls up the dribble in the right corner. Hands back on the right wing to Duke. Brigham Nielsen out on the floor for the first time tonight for San Juan. He's on the left wing, goes right side for Duke. Duke will go back cross court, and that was too telegraphed. It's stolen by Grand County. Down court, unable to score, though, is Trace York, so it was a steal for Grand County. Turnover for San Juan. Defensive rebound for San Juan here, though. Now the cross-court pass works. Brigham Nielsen misses the three, though, and it's rebounded by Grand County once again. And the Red Devils will take their time walking it across. Weston Jones controlling. He'll come in on Cole Duke. They set up a little pick. Duke goes around the man. And now they'll go left wing. A three for JT Dowd is good. And that's going to make it a 2-point ball game. 26-24, 45 seconds to go in the half. We get a whistle now. And Trip Palmer may be injured as he's down. We're going to get a foul, it looks like, on JT Dowd on the play. And Palmer is going to limp off, it looks like. So Cash Palmer will come in as Trip will go to nurse his wounds. It's the second foul on JT Dowd, and we'll keep an eye out, and hopefully Trip Palmer is not severely damaged. He seems to be encouraged himself that as he goes off, he seems to be saying that he's okay. So we'll see, keep an eye out and see if Trip Palmer comes back in. Maybe not in the first half, 46 seconds remaining. In the meantime, George McNaughton misses the first of his 2 foul shots. So the Broncos' lead is just 2 points. And McNaughton misses both. Rebounded by Grand, and now the Red Devils have a chance to tie with 40 seconds left in the half. Here comes Weston Jones with the basketball. They set up another pick. Jones pulls up at the free throw line, sends it right side. Trace York misses the three. Broncos pull down the rebound, and the shot clock is off. 24 seconds left in the half. Jake Ivins and Cole Duke work a give and go on the left side. Weston Jones steps in on Ivins. Ivins in a bit of a corner at the midcourt line. Now he'll dribble toward the top of the key, go right side for Nielsen. Down to 8 seconds to go in the half. They leave Nielsen wide open. His three rims out. They battle for the rebound. Cole Duke puts in a putback at the buzzer, and that's how the half will end. Not a bad shot from Baylor Nielsen. His three rimmed out. Good work by San Juan in the offensive end to pull down the rebound. They haven't been able to rebound offensively as well as they did against Grand in Blanding. But Cole Duke stood right there from about 4 feet out and calmly put up the floater, scored at the buzzer. It's a 4-point lead for San Juan at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll return for first half stats. Stay with us. Live from Grand County High School, it's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Get the resources and quality of a big school education and the support of a smaller school at Utah State Blanding. Explore over 70 degree and certificate programs to find your perfect fit and experience personalized learning with small class sizes and dedicated faculty while getting the classic college experience. A Utah State education is affordable too, thanks to competitive tuition and tons of scholarship opportunities. Visit blanding.usu.edu to learn more about becoming an Aggie in Blanding.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members. Help spread the word and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435-587-3838, or visit sanjuanpublichealth.org to apply.
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blanding, call 678-2000, or visit sjvs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
Hi everyone, I'm Lieutenant John Young with the San Juan County Sheriff's Office. Our job is to protect and serve those who live in this great county we call home. Youth are a very important part of our communities. It is normal for children to become more independent and mature as they get older, but parental involvement drops by half between the 6th and 12th grade when our kids need us the most. To help stay involved and connected with your children, just ask the 5 W's. Where are you going? What are you doing? Who will you be with? When will you be home? And will there be drugs or alcohol? It's not being nosy, it's being a good parent. So come on, San Juan County, let's do this.
Welcome back live to Grand County High School. High school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live, and the drill team is struggling to get their halftime performance underway. It seems like some technology problems with the music, although I think it is underway now. You can probably hear that in the background. Meanwhile, in the game at halftime, it's the San Juan Broncos leading the Grand County Red Devils 28-24. San Juan led by as much as 9 in that first half, and Grand County stayed with it, nearly tied the game late, but the Broncos were able to score the last bucket, stretching their lead back up to 4. So make it a 28-24 lead at the half. The Broncos outscored Grand County 15-10 in the first quarter, but the hometown squad outscored San Juan 14-13 in the second. Shooting from the floor, it's not great for either team. San Juan leads, though, 33% in the first 2 quarters, 10 of 30. Grand County 7 of 32 for just 22% from the floor. Both teams shooting 17% from three-point range. Grand is 3 of 18, San Juan 2 of 12. From the free throw line, Grand County with the decided advantage there. 7 of 8 for 88%. The Broncos are just 6 of 12 for 50%, so I know they want to raise that number in the second half. 5 turnovers for Grand County. That may be the story in that first half, to just 2 for San Juan. Both teams have 3 blocked shots. San Juan with 4 steals and Grand County with 2. Individual scoring, and it's a game-high 8 points for both J.T. Dowd and Trace York. So they came on as that half went along. Kalen Bowden has 4 for the Red Devils. Nash Jones and Weston Jones with 2 apiece. The 3 3-point baskets, 2 of them for York, 1 of them for Dowd. For San Juan, it's Trip Palmer and Cole Duke leading the way, 7 points apiece. Those are the 2 double-digit points per game average fellas, so that makes sense. Jake Ivins has 5 points in the first half. Jayton Knight with 4, Jagger Neves has 3, George McNaughton with a couple, and the 2 3-point baskets, 1 apiece for Jayton Knight and Cole Duke. So it's a 28-24 lead for San Juan after 1 half of play here tonight from Grand County High School. And it's Rhett Sifford wishing you all a great evening. Hopefully you're having fun so far. It's a fun game between a couple rivals here. We're going to send it away for one more quick break. We will return to Moab for the start of the second half in just a couple minutes. Stay with us. It is High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Red Mechanical specializes in commercial and large residential projects, providing our customers in the Four Corners area with reliable mechanical services since 1989. What was once a local plumbing company based in Blanding has now completed projects all over the Four Corners area. Our goal is to provide outstanding service with the right solutions, using the latest technology to extend equipment life and reduce energy costs. Give us a call, come by, or visit redmechanical.com.
Since 2009, Blue Mountain Hospital has set the standard for rural healthcare, bringing excellence in healing, quality care, and inspired staff to San Juan County. We offer the county's only accredited sleep center, compassionate labor and delivery, top-tier emergency care, and flexible dialysis options. At BMH, our comprehensive services are delivered by a passionate team. Visit bmhutah.org to learn more. We can't wait to meet you.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Last year I was at my lowest, going through some pretty serious depression. A couple friends of mine stopped by the house and said they were worried about me. Said they'd feel a lot better if they could hold on to my firearms until things turned around. I think they saved my life.
If your loved ones are struggling, talk to them about temporarily storing their guns away from their home, because things do get better.
Welcome back live to Grand County High School in Moab. High school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. I want to say hi to my young boys back home in Eastland, Utah, listening to the broadcast tonight. Hi, Alan, and hi, James. And hopefully I haven't missed them, but it may be beyond bedtime at this point. But I want to say hi also to my lovely wife, Abby, who's back home listening tonight as well, as the San Juan Broncos lead after one half of play here tonight in Moab, 28-24 over the rival Grand County Red Devils. We're glad you've joined us tonight. It's been a fun one, back and forth. Grand County threatened to tie this game late in that first half as San Juan gave up a 9-point lead. And that's been a struggle for San Juan lately, but the Broncos rallied and scored the last bucket of the half to make it a 4-point advantage as we head into the third quarter. And so San Juan looking to close out the regular season tonight with a win headed into the postseason. Same thing with Grand, two of our local teams tonight in the local Red Rock 92 listening area. And so always a fun battle between these teams and fun rivalry matchup. The crowd is here tonight. It's a packed house. It's loud. The student section is always aggressive, if you will, and is always having a fun time. I think it's a great atmosphere at Grand County all the time for a basketball game, and it's a tough place to play if you don't belong to the Grand County Red Devils family. And so for San Juan, it's a challenge tonight. And again, we are glad you've joined us. High school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Brought to you in part by Flights Gymnastics, a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life in the Intermountain West. And Napa Motor Parts, get everything you need in Blanding and Monticello. So teams getting final instructions as they get set to come out on the court. And I do see Trip Palmer coming back out for San Juan, so that's good as he suffered a late injury in that first half. And looks like he's doing okay. So we get set to start the third quarter. Student section on their feet once again. They stay that way the entire game. And it'll be Grand County basketball as we get the second half underway. Trace York inbounds to Weston Jones, and we are indeed underway in this final half of the regular season for these two teams. York takes a pass back from Jones. Pulls up the dribble. He was trying to figure out which foot was his pivot foot there, I think. Jones' pass is deflected, but it still comes to York. He misses a three. It's rebounded by San Juan. Broncos are on the run across the timeline. Cole Duke goes down into the corner for Jayton Knight. Jayton Knight three is good. And the Broncos open the scoring in the second half. It's 31-24. And much quicker first points in the second half than we saw in the first quarter. And now the ball goes out of bounds off Grand. Referee was unsure, but it will be a turnover on the Red Devils as San Juan will regain possession in the defensive end and no press from Grand County. So Jake Ivins will walk it up. Broncos lead by 7 to start this second half. Lead was 4 points at the halftime break. Jake Ivins goes to Jayton Knight right side, dumps it down underneath. It's intercepted under there by Grand County, and they'll run it up. And a beautiful cut to the bucket, but misses the finger roll, Trace York, and it's rebounded by San Juan. Some close-in opportunities missed here by Grand County. San Juan missing as well as Cole Duke can't hit the three. Rebounded by Grand. They run the floor, and it is this time J.T. Dowd, I think, going hard to the hole. He's fouled as he goes up, and he'll go to the line. Let's see who this is going to be on. Looks like Trip Palmer's second of the ball game. And San Juan has the first foul in this third quarter. As J.T. Dowd toes the line, his first shot is off the mark short. He does have a game-high 8 points, but he's not able to add to it right there. I don't think I called the rebounds in the first half. I have Grand County right now out rebounding San Juan in the game 24-22 as J.T. Dowd makes the second of the 2 foul shots. So that pulls the Red Devils back to within 6. Jagger Neves baseline drive, kicks it out from under the bucket to the left wing where Cole Duke drains a 3. He now has a game-high 10 points with that bucket. San Juan's lead is back up to 9, their highest mark of the evening. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Here's Kalen Bowden driving, stopping, and Jagger Neves steps in to knock the ball away from him, but it goes out of bounds. So the Red Devils will reset on the offensive baseline with 6:16 left in this third quarter as Nash Jones prepares to get it in, and he lobs it high back outside the arc to Weston Jones. Jones will drive in on Duke. They'll call Duke for a foul, and that'll put Weston Jones to the line. That's Duke's second foul of the game. And Weston Jones at the line for Grand County now with 6:11 to go in the third quarter. Since San Juan took the lead, they haven't relinquished it, although it got close. Grand had the very first lead of the game, but it was brief early in the first quarter. As Jones makes the first of 2 foul shots. Second on the way, also good. Weston Jones up to 4 points on the night, make it 34-27 in favor of San Juan. Grand County almost intercepts a pass. Jagger Neves does a good job protecting, though, and dumps it back up top for Trip Palmer. Now on the left wing for Knight. Back up to the top of the key. Palmer takes the 3 and hits. He's got 10 points, and it's a 10-point lead for San Juan, 37-27, as they get a little bit hot from long range here to start this third quarter. Weston Jones for Grand County finds an open man cutting. That's York. He missed his first try, got his own rebound, and scored on the putback. So he beat San Juan to the basketball that time. Grand County with another offensive rebound. San Juan now has it back in their offensive end. Jagger Neves right wing is double teamed. Up to the top, now left wing for Knight. He's going to get in on the action as he gets a 3. And the San Juan senior has 9 back-to-back-to-back threes for San Juan, and they're up by 11 points, 40-29. As Bowden has it now for Grand County, goes left side for Weston Jones. He bounces it inside in traffic. Dowd needs to send it back up on the perimeter. Nice spin dribble there for Trace York. He pulls up with the jumper and drains it from 17 feet. San Juan running in transition, but Knight will have to pull up, send it back out to Ivins. Ivins goes left wing for Jagger Neves, runs into the paint, misses the runner, and it's rebounded by Grand County. Red Devils run down court, but unable to get a shot that time was Dowd. Weston Jones will put up the 3 and misses. Rebounded nicely by Jagger Neves, and San Juan works it into the front court. Neves takes a pass from Ivins, goes to the hole, scores, and a foul. And an add one opportunity for Jagger Neves on a great cut to the bucket there. And it looks like it's going to be on Kalen Bowden, his second foul of the ball game. Grand's first in the second half, but more importantly for San Juan, Neves can make this a 3-point play. That's his first real bucket, real scoring of the game, I think, there, as he does add the 1. And so Jagger Neves gets the add 1, make it a 42-31 lead with 4:19 to go in this third quarter. And San Juan now waiting on defense, as Nash Jones will dribble it up for the Red Devils. Hands off to Trace York. York tries to spin away from Jake Ivins, but Ivins does a good job to stay on him like glue. But now they find a wide open Bowden at the top of the key. He missed the three. They fight for the rebound and call it a jump ball here. And it will go in favor of San Juan on the arrow. So the Broncos a dead ball rebound here. And Ivins will walk it up for the Broncos. He's with Jagger Neves on the right side, but Ivins goes left side instead to Duke. He had a little trouble with the dribble, kicks it back out. Ivins in a double team. They go left side for Jayton Knight. He misses the three, and it's rebounded by Nash Jones for Grand County out in the corner. Jones will hand off, and York is on the drive. Spins away from Jake Ivins through the lane to the bucket. He missed the shot, but he does draw a foul and will shoot two, and I don't know why the horn went off right there. That's the second foul of the night on Jake Ivins, and I'll tell you, the way this started out tonight, it looked like we were going to have players fouling out in the first half, but it has calmed down a little bit. So Ivins guilty of his second, and at the line is Trace York. He makes the first. That pulls Grand back to within a 10-point game. Actually, did I not give Jagger Neves the third point on that play? I did. I'm not sure what I missed here, as San Juan has one more point than I do. York misses the second of the two foul shots. Rebound for San, and I think it was it Cole Duke scoring that time? I think it was Cole Duke scoring right there for San Juan. Make it 45-32, and I have missed a point somewhere. So I'll have to figure that out maybe as the ball goes out of bounds off Grand County. Sorry, off San Juan. Grand County will keep it in the offensive end. And the Red Devils working it on the perimeter now as York gives it down low, and J.T. Dowd rolls it in off the glass, make it 45-34. And now down in the corner for Trip Palmer, on to Jagger Neves. Neves goes right side for Ivins. Lobs it back down into the corner for Trip Palmer. Palmer working out of the corner, finds Jayton Knight at the free throw line, and his 9-footer rolls in. Knight has 11 on the night, make it 47-34. Going to the hole, missing the shot in traffic is Weston Jones for Grand. Rebounded by San Juan. Jagger Neves is fouled as he goes to the hole, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. And the Boo Birds are out at Grand County High School. And the foul will be the second on Trace York. That'll give me a chance to look at my buckets lately, and let's just see if I can figure out. It was this Jayton Knight shot, it looks like, should have gotten a three. And let's just do that, and hopefully that won't be inaccurate, I should say, as Neves misses the second. And let's see, he missed both of them. And so I missed that action, but a defensive rebound for Grand County. They've got it worked into the offensive end. Here's J.T. Dowd on the baseline, kicks it out, and Nash Jones drains the three for Grand. And it's a 10-point game again, 47-37. Bronco lead was as much as 13 here in this third quarter. Jagger Neves takes a pass, spins to the bucket. He's fouled as he goes up, and he'll go to the line once again. That's going to be the second on Connor McFarland. Excuse me, it's Colin McFarland, the 6'4 junior for Grand. And that's 3 fouls on both teams now in this third quarter, and still 2 minutes to go in the frame as Jagger Neves goes to the line for San Juan. Looking to get hot. The Broncos have struggled from the line tonight. Neves makes the first, and that makes San Juan 8 of 16, so they're back up to 50% with that bucket from Neves. And they need to continue in that direction from the line for the remainder of the evening. Neves has the second shot roll off. Grand County saves it from going out of bounds. barely. And so a rebound for the Red Devils, and now a whistle as Neves, I think, reached in on Nash Jones, and now he's going to get teed up, but he wasn't even arguing the call. Coach Nielsen is going to call him over, though. So the referee getting involved now and is going to call Jagger Neves for 2 fouls in a row. Neves really wasn't arguing the case there, but the referee thought he was, and so that's the way it's going to be. So Neves gets called for a foul, then a phantom technical foul. And Coach Nielsen calmly arguing his case, but as we know, it's really going to be moot. Once a referee feels confronted, he's going to make that call, and that's how it's going to be. And so a tough break for San Juan. That's going to be 2 shots. That's actually going to be 4 shots, I think. No, because the 5th foul is the technical foul. And so I don't think Grand was in the bonus until that technical foul. So it'll be 2 shots in possession for Grand County. But the tough break for San Juan is now Jagger Neves has 4 fouls. So he's going to have to sit down for a little while with still 2 minutes left, or just under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. So a tough break. I think it was an incorrect call, but there's no change in it. So it'll be shots for Trace York. And it's very similar, even though I wasn't in Duchesne, but very similar to a call that happened up there, which I know that video made it up to the higher echelons for review. And so we'll see. This is another case, very similar, I think. Trace York makes both foul shots, I believe, or maybe just one. Looks like he missed the first. So York makes the second. Now Grand County will have possession. Still a 10-point game. San Juan up by 10. So they'll miss Jagger Neves for a little while here, but the Broncos have enough depth. I don't think it'll be a huge problem for them here. But now they just need to get their minds back right, get back to their brand of basketball, which they've been playing so well of late. And here is a shot off the glass, no good for Dowd, and on the rebound, a foul to San Juan's George McNaughton. As McFarland went up for the effort, offensive rebound for Grand County, and McNaughton will be called for his second. And again, Grand County is in the bonus, so they'll be shooting from here on out. 102 seconds left in this third quarter still. As it is McFarland at the line for Grand County, and he drains the first of 2. So he's on the stat sheet now with his first point of the night. And it's a 9-point game again, 48-39. Second shot on the way from Colin McFarland, nothing but net. So the junior is strong from the line for Grand County. Now we get a timeout, it looks like, by San Juan with 1:41 left in the third quarter. Broncos lead at 48-41. We'll take a break as well, and we will return to Grand County High School after. I'm sorry, it's just a 30-second timeout. I thought it was a full. We'll keep it here, and we'll let you know that high school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Brought to you in part by Pick-A-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, offering a wide variety of quality customized products. Primary Residential Mortgage. With 30 years of know-how, they'll structure the best deal for you. San Juan Pharmacy, serving San Juan County and supporting local teams for decades. And Lee Collision Repair and Restoration, the place for top quality auto body and glass service and blanding. Let me give my evaluation on that foul call there, and the way it went down is Jagger Neves reached in, did commit the foul, was called for the foul, and was scolding himself for reaching in and making the foul, and that's when he got teed up. The referee took it personally and called him for the tee, and that's what happened. So we're probably not going to see Jagger Neves until midway through the fourth quarter at this point, and maybe even later. We'll see how it goes. Meanwhile, out of the timeout, the Broncos have an 8-point lead and the basketball. 1:20 left in the third quarter, and now Trip Palmer is knocked out of bounds, was his argument. He could not stand on the baseline because he was pushed out, and the referee makes the correct call here. And looks like that'll be the third on J.T. Dowd, and the fourth against Grand County in the quarter. Sometimes the foul is already decided for you, and it was that case that time. And so San Juan will reset from the offensive baseline into the right corner. Jayton Knight misses the three, but Jake Ivins is right there. He gets the shot blocked, and now Jayton Knight draws a foul as he's grabbed a hold of. Or no, they're going to call a foul on Knight. So they call the third foul of the night on Knight, and Grand County will go to the line unless they say that was an offensive foul, I guess. So not sure on that, but they call, I guess, a defensive rebound for Grand County and then a foul on San Juan. Here's a McFarland three, and he drains it. And the Red Devils are back to within 5, 48-43, and the Broncos at this point need to settle down as the lead is disappearing a little bit here. There's a shot no good from inside from Cole Duke, rebounded by Grand, and they can make this a one-possession game. Here's Bowden driving to the hole, missing it off the glass. And rebounded by San Juan this time. Broncos run in transition. Trip Palmer on the left wing with half a minute to go. Shot clock is still on. Jayton Knight with a drive on the right baseline. Kicks it into the corner. Cole Duke misses the three. That was a good look for the Broncos. And now they're going to send it Grand County's way. I'm not sure why. They're going to call a foul on, I'm not sure who. They say 33. It's a foul on Grand. That's right. Trace York is going to be called for his third. That's what I thought under there. And York guilty of his third, so that was always going to be the call. Now the Broncos will go to the line with 21 seconds left. And the referee's talking it over. It should be on number 33. It'll be 2 shots for Trip Palmer. That's what the referee was asking, is who's taking the shots. And so Palmer at the line for San Juan, and I think he's been their best foul shooter tonight. And so with 21 seconds to go, this is an important trip. Just a 5-point game right now. Palmer, like I said, has been solid tonight. He makes the first. So it's a 6-point ball game. Temporarily. And Palmer with one more shot. Try to make this a 7-point game again. But he misses. The rebound comes right back out to him, though. And I think Coach Nielsen wanted to see the three up. Broncos down to 10 seconds to go here. They're going to call a play. So a good offensive rebound by San Juan, and they've got a second chance opportunity. Trip Palmer has to get a pass in the corner. Hands off to Cole Duke. He misses the three. They fight for the rebound. It comes to George McNaughton. He's fouled as he shoots. The bucket doesn't go, but he'll go to the line with no time left on the clock, it would appear. And it will be the third on Kalen Bowden. So George McNaughton will be shooting foul shots all by himself with no time left on the clock in the third quarter. So let's see if McNaughton can help make this an 8-point ball game here. And there's some communication going on here. And I think the crowd, I wonder if the student section is going to end up getting a technical. Oh, they've got a bullhorn. They've got a bullhorn over there that they're being told to put back down. I tell you, if it's not a rivalry, it's not anything. Coach Nielsen is lobbying for a technical foul on that, but he's not going to be satisfied in that department, it looks like. Meanwhile, lonely George McNaughton is standing at the free throw line waiting for the ball, and finally he gets it. He misses his first. And so if he had any rhythm or any heat going on, it definitely was iced and all that chicanery there. The second shot on the way for McNaughton rolls off as well. So San Juan's not able to add to the lead. It's 49-43 at the end of 3 quarters here tonight in a fun one at Grand County High School. Nothing less than what we expected between these two rivals, and now there's law enforcement. Members of law enforcement are now patrolling the sidelines, so that tells you the level of this rivalry here tonight in Moab, and it's been a fun one. We'll take a break, and we'll return for the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
As your kids grow up, you can't prevent this, but you can prevent 6 types of cancer. With the HPV vaccination recommended for boys and girls starting at age 9. So talk to your doctor and visit cancerutah.org/HPV for more information.
Welcome back to Grand County High School. Underway in the fourth quarter tonight. San Juan leading Grand 49-43 as we get underway. And a shot no good for Grand to start it off. San Juan trying to come back. Trip Palmer, a shot no good as well. So back-to-back misses for these two teams. They trade defensive boards, and now scoring is Trace York. So that makes it 49-45. Suddenly Grand County back to within 4. San Juan looking for some points here in this final frame. Ivins with the basketball up top for San Juan. Now dribbles with the right hand, comes back left. Right side for Jagger Neves, who drives to the hole, goes off the glass with the shot, no good. Trip Palmer right there to clean it up on the putback, though. And good to see Jagger Neves back in, but he is playing with 4 fouls. So a good offensive rebound there for San Juan. You heard Coach Bird talking in the pregame interview for Grand County, saying that that's the thing they want to limit San Juan to. That's how they hurt them in Blanding. And now San Juan will try to send Trip Palmer out ahead, but he was unable to handle a pass, so the Broncos have to slow it up. And so it was Weston Jones missing the shot meanwhile. Now Cole Duke will be called for a charge as he goes up and runs over J.T. Dowd. Dowd was set. And so the offensive foul on Cole Duke is his 3rd of the evening. Right now, Jagger Neves the only player in real foul trouble. As Grand County sets it up, and here's Nash Jones for 3, no. Rebounding is San Juan. And the Broncos work it into the offensive end. Ivins out at the midcourt circle, just standing there like he's carrying a loaf of bread, and now gives to Jagger Neves. Neves dribbling right, coming back left, and now really nobody moving their feet right now for San Juan. Jayton Knight is open on the right side, but the Broncos trying to use some clock as well. Knight with the basketball on the right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Jagger Neves pulls up and misses the 8-footer. Rebound to Grand County. And the Red Devils run the floor. There's a foul on Neves, and he'll foul out of the ball game as he went up to block the shot from Nash Jones. So that'll be it for Jagger. He's going to leave the game with 7 points. And he knew it immediately. So Neves will come out. George McNaughton will be in. And Neves done for the night. So that's a tough blow for San Juan with still 5:43 left in the game. And you can chalk that up to what I believe was an erroneous technical foul call in the 3rd quarter. And the foul shots now for Nash Jones for Grand County. And he's the young man who looks a little bit like Buddy Holly out there with those glasses. Misses the first shot. So the first shot no good. Second on the way, also off the mark from Jones, and San Juan pulls down the rebound. So a 6-point lead right now for the visitors with just over 5.5 to go in the game. It's been a battle here tonight between these two rivals. Jayton Knight on the right side to Cole Duke now, and then back over here on the left side for Ivins. Ivins will drive through traffic. Clean play, they say, as his shot won't go, and rebounded by Grand County. Red Devils through traffic, and the ball gets away from Weston Jones. They say that Duke knocked it out of bounds, so the Red Devils will keep it on the baseline. And so it'll be Jones on the baseline to inbound for Grand. And he lobs it up high for, I believe that's Bowden. No, it's not. Excuse me. That's McFarland. Now a shot from the left corner is good for York, and it's a two-pointer. So that makes it a 4-point game again, 51-47. Under 5 minutes to go in the game, and there's Cole Duke hitting a three. Cole Duke is up to a game high. No, it's not. It's a team high 15 points for San Juan. We're going to get a Grand County timeout. Broncos are up by 7 again with that big three from Cole Duke, who is leading San Juan Broncos scoring. We will get a full timeout, I think, by Grand County. We'll step aside ourselves and return to Grand County High School. Stay with us. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at PrecisionRehabUtah.com.
Here at Lyle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lyle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
Welcome back live to Grand County High School. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. We're going to get an off-the-ball foul on Grand County coming out of their timeout. And that is the fourth now on JT Dowd. So Dowd is the first Red Devil in real foul trouble. With 4:40 left in the game here in San Juan, hanging on to a 7-point lead right now. Jake Ivins high out on the right wing with the basketball, and near the sideline, his pass is stolen away by Grand County. Coming down court all by himself to lay it up and in is Dowd, and make it a 5-point game, 54-49. Some of San Juan's passes have been a little telegraphed tonight and have been picked off. And the Broncos trying to answer now as Jake Ivins drives into a quadruple team in the lane. They'll kick it back out. Cole Duke with a drive to the bucket and a beautiful layup off the glass, and Duke is leading the way for San Juan now with 17 points. Broncos have 3 players in double digits as Dowd drains a three for Grand, and it's a 4-point game, 56-52, as we are approaching what's going to be an excellent finish here tonight. Now Dowd is going to foul out as he committed against Jake Ivins for a loose ball, ran into Ivins, and Dowd will foul out with 16 points. And that's a big loss for Grand, so 2 big players out of the ball game now. Jagger Neves for Grand, Dowd for San Juan, or sorry, I have that backwards. And so it'll be Nash Jones coming in for Grand County now as Jake Ivins controls the basketball at the midcourt line. He drives right through traffic, hands off to Trip Palmer. He's fouled as he goes up for the shot. He will go to the line and shoot a couple here. And I think this is going to be on Colin McFarland. It will. His third. I tell you what, if this ends up going to overtime, we're probably going to have several people foul out because obviously they're nearing the limit here near the end of regulation. A lot of players with 3 fouls, and we'll see how it goes down the stretch here. But Trip Palmer has been strong for San Juan from the line. He scores on the first here, making it a 5-point game again, 57-52. Second shot on the way, rolls in. That was a hometown roll right there for Trip Palmer on the road. And Grand County in possession now at the top of the key. Weston Jones in the front court. He goes right around Cole Duke, misses the layup. Right there for a putback try is York. He also missed. Back-to-back misses with an offensive rebound for Grand, and then a whistle on the third possession will be a foul against San Juan. And it'll be the fourth on Cole Duke. So now the next Bronco is in line in foul trouble. As Weston Jones inbounds with a fresh shot clock for Grand County. Nash Jones with a great drive, but again missing a layup, and several close-in missed opportunities for Grand County. They'll be shaking their heads at those when they review film. Cole Duke out of the corner misses a three. That one rimmed out, almost bounced back in. On the rebound, a foul. And that's going to be on George McNaughton, I believe, his third. And now 4 for San Juan in the quarter. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes to go as this thing is kind of ground to a slow roll here. Weston Jones controlling for Grand County. Goes right side for Nash Jones. He's out on an island looking for some help. And he does find Weston. Weston Jones faked the shot. That got him around Cole Duke, but again, another missed layup for Grand County and a rebound for San Juan. There have been several layups missed by Grand County tonight. Now Jake Ivins drives, kicks, Cole Duke hits the three. He's the first player to 20 points tonight, and the Broncos lead at 61-52. As Jones to Jones now for Grand County. In underneath the bucket for York. His shot may have been partially blocked under there by San Juan, and the Broncos got the loose basketball, plus they drew a foul on the way down court. And that'll be possession on the far sideline. Second foul against Weston Jones tonight. Both teams with 4 here in the fourth quarter. So from here on out, the teams will be shooting, barring an offensive foul. Trip Palmer baseline drive, had the shot blocked. And the rebound for Grand County as well. And they'll run it down, and Trace York can't get the friendly roll. San Juan pulls down the rebound there. So York misses. San Juan gets the rebound, and the Broncos will slow it up to run some clock here. Jake Ivins in trouble. He does draw a foul on Weston Jones, and he will go to the line as San Juan goes into the bonus. 1:58 left in this game, which has been a doozy here tonight at Grand County. San Juan has led for the majority and are holding on to a 9-point lead right now. We'll see if Jake Ivins can add to it right here from the line. Broncos are just 48% from the free throw line tonight. So a little bit better than Gunnison, but not much. And they want to continue trying to increase that number. And Ivins does so as he drains the first. And the Broncos senior has 6 points on the night with that one. That makes it 62-52, a 10-point game again with just under 2 minutes to go. Ivins' second shot rolls in. Easton Nielsen gets the timeout for the Broncos. Again, 1:58 remaining. We'll step aside also and return for the last couple minutes of this ball game tonight at Grand County. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
At Energy Fuels, creating opportunities and participating in the local community is important to us. Thanks to our dedicated employees, we're safely producing critical materials that support cleaner energy sources and a better planet for future generations. Knowing that the youth of today will make great contributions tomorrow, we're proud to sponsor San Juan High School athletics.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Welcome back live to Grand County High School. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Rhett Sifford welcoming you back in for what's going to be an exciting finish here. San Juan Broncos lead the Grand County Red Devils 63-52 in the final 2 minutes now as we're back to action. Weston Jones bringing it up for the Red Devils. He's done a good job working around Cole Duke. Now they find Nash Young underneath. He bounced that, needed some help. They'll kick it back out. Here's a three from York. Off the top of the glass, no good. They battle for the rebound. And it looks like it's going to be pulled down by Grand County. Another York three on the way. That one bounces off as well. And San Juan is going to draw a foul as they battle for the rebound underneath. And this is going to be on Nash Jones, his second. But the Broncos are the only team in the bonus, so they'll go to the line to shoot two. And Jayton Knight steps to the line with 1:31 left. And the Broncos up by 11. First shot, nothing but net. So the Broncos hitting foul shots down the stretch here right when they need to. They've struggled from the line tonight, but that should probably push them back up above 50%. It does. They're at 54. Knight gets the roll on the second shot. He is the third member of the Broncos who's in double-digit scoring. Grand County with some urgency now. And there's a three out of the corner. No good for number 4, Jake Mason. We haven't called him a lot tonight. Coach Nielsen losing his mind over here, trying to tell his team to slow down and don't take a shot on the run. And now he's going to go ahead and call a timeout as the Broncos were running down court like it was their job. Coach Nielsen was trying to stop it the whole time, saying, use some clock, slow it down. And he was throwing the arms, and now he finally just calls the timeout to discuss it, get his team on the same mental page as they try to close this thing out. We are into the final, I think, approximately 80 seconds or so of this game, and the Broncos leading by 13. So it was dire there for a while. Grand County got as close as 4 points, but it looks like San Juan has stretched enough of an advantage at this time that they have a little bit of breathing room down here in the final few seconds to close this thing out, but obviously they have to do it the right way, and it is 1 minute 13 left on the clock now that the timeout is done. San Juan will be inbounding in the offensive end with 26 seconds on the shot clock, so they can only run this down to about 47 seconds left, but they're going to immediately shoot. I'm really surprised about that as Cole Duke goes to the hole, misses, but Jake Ivins is right there to clean that up, and that's a beautiful team play with an offensive rebound. And Grand County gets an offensive rebound now. And driving and scoring is Weston Jones. And I didn't see who missed the three, but there was a three miss there. 67-54 now, 45 seconds to go. I'm expecting some possible fouls here from Grand, although I don't know. It's a double-digit deficit at this point. Now it's a 13-point deficit, so they may not foul down the stretch. Broncos can run 15 more seconds off the clock as they're working four corners here. Jayton Knight up top for Jake Ivins. It does not actually look like Grand is going to foul, so this one will come to a calm end, I think. They'll go down into the left corner. Jayton Knight three is no good. Rebounded by Grand. Weston Jones out ahead of everybody for an easy layup, and now the shot clock is off. San Juan can close it down. Jayton Knight is calling for the San Juan faithful to get on their feet. 2 seconds and one, and that's it. The Broncos come into Grand County and defeat the Grand County Red Devils in the final game of the regular season, 67-56. They led in essence from the start, and Grand pulled to within 4 late in this thing. They were within 4 at halftime, but they didn't get any closer than that. San Juan hangs on to sweep the season series with their rivals, and both teams will now head into the 2A Utah State Tournament starting next Wednesday with play-in games, or first round games I should say, at home sites. And it's very likely Grand County is going to travel and San Juan will be at home to start the postseason. So the Broncos win it 67-56 here tonight in Moab. We'll step aside. We'll return to open the postgame show and look at some final game stats for tonight before we close it out Come back with us to Moab. It's high school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Did Santa deliver some new Wi-Fi hungry gadgets? Emory Telecom has you covered. Switch to Emory Telecom eFiber Internet right now for free installation and equipment, no term contracts, and discounts for qualified households. Plus, new customers get their first 2 months of internet free. Give Emory Telecom a call right now, 298-8023 in San Juan County, 259-8521 in Moab, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, your local advantage.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check BlueMTNFoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street. Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit DesertRiversCU.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
Here at Utah Naval Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
Welcome back to Grand County High School. It's the High School Hoops postgame show on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. And Coach Easton Nielsen, you never cease to amaze me. You've now scaled the ladder to come up into the sky booth that they give us here at Grand County High School. What a game for you guys. I mean, you continue to prove in these last few games, these last 2 weeks, who you guys really are. And you hang on tonight in a real tough battle and get a big win to close the regular season.
Oh, man, what a game was that. That was fun. Definitely a tough battle. Always tough coming in on a rival senior night, and they made us earn it, you know. I was very proud of our execution in the fourth quarter down the stretch. We took care of the ball. We executed our offense. We still got to the rim and knocked down the shots we needed to. Man, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. This team's in a great place right now, peaking at the right time. We love where we're at.
Yeah, you know, in the first half and then on through the third quarter, maybe not the best shooting from either the floor or the foul line, but like you said, you guys were tenacious. You stayed with it. You got the buckets when you needed to hold them off.
Yeah, I mean, credit to these guys. They came ready for a battle tonight. We knew it was going to be a battle, and our boys battled through. They stayed together, endured some adversity that we knew we were going to have, and it certainly came, but dang happy with the result.
Yeah, great prep game headed into the postseason for you guys on this tough battle tonight.
Yeah, honestly, man, I don't know if we're going to see an atmosphere any crazier than the one we just won in. And so great experience for our guys to feel. Couldn't be happier with the result.
Well, you can enjoy it for a couple days. That's obviously an uplifting win, a fun win. I know you guys are excited. It's going to be a fun bus ride home. What's the feeling down there on the sideline right now?
Hey, right now, all week long we've been preaching soft tacos to our team, and the term comes from Jagger Neves, who's a Taco Bell connoisseur. And we brought that up because they're consistently good everywhere you go. And that's been our goal, is to be consistently good everywhere we go. So right now these guys want to go get some tacos and celebrate, bringing a consistent effort tonight, staying at the top of our game and picking up a big win.
Coach, I would agree with you. There may be some who would disagree with your assessment on Taco Bell.
Hey, it's not me, it's Jagger, that's for sure. But he's a big fan of it. So we're going to go find some tacos somewhere and get out of here.
Yeah, that's another thing. You lose Jagger early on. He's a big piece for you. The team picks him up and comes together as a team.
Yeah, I mean, we got a full team here. We got 9 guys ready to go, and our bench is incredible. They keep the energy up, and we endured some runs. I mean, credit to Grand, man. They bring it, and they can shoot the rock. Yep. How many threes did they get tonight? Only 6. That's kind of surprising to me, but they're a tough team. We had to endure some battles, and it took everyone to do it.
Well, you said it after the games last weekend. It's one game at a time. You took it one game at a time tonight. I know you're going to take it one game at a time as you start the postseason next week.
Absolutely. Yep, our whole focus is Wednesday, finding out who we got next week, and we're going to go from there.
Coach, we appreciate it, man. Enjoy this one tonight. Get yourself some soft tacos. Have a good bus ride home, man.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
And that's Coach Easton Nielsen with a big win tonight for the San Juan Broncos. They're going to go enjoy some soft tacos at Taco Bell, I believe, is the gist. And so we'll see how that goes for them as they go home. There may be some bathroom trips when they get home. But let's take a look at some final game stats here as we close it out tonight. And what a battle this was. I don't know what else you can say. 15-10 San Juan after one quarter. Grand County outscored the Broncos 14-13 in the second quarter. San Juan wins the third quarter 21-19 and holds off Grand County 18-13 in the final frame. And a convincing win, a convincing last 4 games of the regular season for these San Juan Broncos as they head to the postseason now with quite a bit of momentum built. And you can see the excitement on the sideline down there now, and as the teams mill about and discuss things with all the people here at Grand County. Taking a look at some team stats now, and we'll start with the shooting from the floor tonight. And fell off a little bit even more for Grand County. They end the night 18 of 65 for just 28% from the floor. And I talked about a lot of those missed layups, and that'll be something that Grand will look back on disdainfully, as there were some definite missed close-in opportunities for them that may have turned the tide, but it was not to be tonight. San Juan was 22 of 58 from the floor for 38%. From long range, Grand County 21%, 6 of 29. You heard Coach Nielsen alluding to the 6 3-point baskets. San Juan actually came on and won in that department tonight. They were 8 of 25 for 32%, and that was a factor in the second half. San Juan struggled a little bit from the foul line, but like we said, they got some timely buckets from the foul line. They ended the night 15 of 27 for 56% all total. Grand County was a little bit better, 14 of 20 for 70% from the floor. San Juan, I tell you, this shows you how tightly contested this thing was tonight. The Broncos out-rebounding Grand County by just 1, 40-39. And again, this is unofficial, but I have Grand out-rebounding San Juan 10 offensive boards to 7, giving themselves more second-chance opportunities. But that was something the Broncos excelled at home when these two teams met 3 weeks ago, but Grand County wins in that department tonight. The teams were even as far as fouls go. Grand County ended with 20, San Juan with 19 on the night, including the one technical foul, which in my opinion shouldn't have been called against Jagger Neves, but it was, and that's how it was. So turnovers tonight, and this is kind of a telltale sign. The Broncos with 4 turnovers, they win in that column as Grand County turned it over 6 times. Both teams with 4 blocks on the night and both teams with 4 steals. And again, this is all unofficial, just me tappity-tap on the iPad as much as I can catch as the game goes along, and I'm calling the play-by-play at the same time. We want to look at some individual scoring now before we close out the postgame show. How about Cole Duke, man? He has really come on. I told you he moved up into second spot San Juan scoring-wise, points per game average, and he outscores everybody tonight. Duke ended up with 20 points, including 4 of San Juan's 8 3-point baskets tonight. The kid was hot, and he led scoring for everybody tonight. Trip Palmer ended the night with 15. Jayton Knight also in double digits tonight with 14 points for the Broncos. Jake Ivins had a 9-point night. Jagger Neves with 7. George McNaughton with 2. And along with Cole Duke's 4 3-point baskets, Jayton Knight had 3, so he had a great night from beyond the arc tonight. And Trip Palmer had 1 for San Juan in this excellent team effort for the Broncos. For Grand County, the home team had 2 players in double-digit scoring. Trace York finished the night with 18 points. J.T. Dowd fouled out with 16. And then it was 8 for Weston Jones, 5 for both Colin McFarland and Nash Jones. Both of those guys coming off the bench tonight for Grand County. 4-point night for Kalen Bowden. And I think that's everybody. It is 6 3-pointers for the Red Devils tonight. 2 each for J.T. Dowd and Trace York. 1 each for Nash Jones and Colin McFarland. So with the win, San Juan is back above 500. They're going to finish the regular season with a 12-11 record. Grand County falls to 9-14, but you know what? Regular season is in the books. It's time for postseason play. Both of these teams, I believe, are going to start on Wednesday, and from here on out, it's a win-or-go-home situation. And like we talked with Coach Nielsen, taking it one game at a time. It doesn't matter who you face. Any team can win on any given night, so you've got to take care of business. I think if the Broncos can get past this first home game, they're obviously going to face a tough opponent in round 2 of the state tournament when they come up against most likely a top 6, top 5 team in the second round on the road. And so we'll know next week when they release the final RPI standings, which is, of course, the seedings in the state tournament as well. We'll check and see when that's officially going to be released. And we get set to head into the postseason. So regular season in the books. Postseason will be starting next week. That's going to do it tonight from Grand County, where the San Juan Broncos win it over the Red Devils 67-56. Let me say some thanks as we close it out to all the sponsors for making the broadcast possible. We couldn't do it without you. We will thank you one final time here in just a few seconds on the close. Thanks to Caleb Carr and Cortland Lyman on the StreamUtah.Live side. Always doing an excellent job for us on the video and, of course, on the audio as well, as we use that audio for our radio broadcast nice and crystal clear. Thanks again, guys, for all your hard work and for traveling with us. I want to say thanks to all the listeners and the viewers as well tonight. You're the reason why we do this. Good report for you San Juan Bronco fans, obviously, as the Broncos win it here tonight. So I believe Wednesday is the next game for these San Juan Broncos in the first round of the postseason. Stay tuned to Red Rock 92. I'll update you on the sports report officially, and we'll know what we're going to be doing next week. But regardless, it's going to be on the air on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. So until next Wednesday in the first round of the 2A Utah State Tournament, I'm Rhett Sifford saying so long from Grand County High School. Have a great weekend, high school sports fans.
High School Hoops is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.Live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, Bradford Tire, Blue Mountain Foods, Desert Rivers Credit Union, Colleen K's, San Juan School District Adult Education, Lee Collision Repair and Restoration, Primary Residential Mortgage, Energy Fuels, Emory Telcom, Four Corners Homes, San Juan Pharmacy, Utah State University Blanding, Creative Floors, San Juan Counseling, Holiday Construction, Red's Ace Hardware, San Juan Health, Northern Electric, Dependable Auto Repair, Precision Rehab, Red Mechanical, Flights Gymnastics, San Juan School District CTE Programs, Blue Mountain Hospital, Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, San Juan Public Health, Crowley Construction, Jones and DeMille Engineering, San Juan Mortuary, Napa Motor Parts, Utah Navajo Health System, San Juan Credit Union, and Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah, Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92, and StreamUtah.Live.